Welcome back to Pokémon Emerald Kaizo Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge. My friends, we are nearly done with the Magma Hideout. 16 grunts and we had 2 sacrifices in total. Could be more, but yeah, we was lucky. Some months was just like immortal. Hashtag Gyarados. So I have planned the boss fights, of course. What we're gonna do is, in this video, we will do the Courtney fight, and yeah, we have to prep the team first. I was a bit lazy, but I will check on my notes the levels again. I think everything was 68 for this fight. So let's see. First of all, we need Hitmonchan, Flygon. 68 is really important on this one for sure. I know that. Then we want to have my Torkoal. So this fight is like, both fights are calced already. And this fight is riskless. Nearly riskless. Nearly riskless, deathless. Let's say it like that. We can lose a Pokemon if we are unlucky. That's possible. But we will not wipe here. Not at all. Yeah, that looks good. I think you will be... Yeah, because we can play with XP and I will do it as well. Because we will go pretty high on levels. And the last Pokemon we need in this fight is Eggy. So there's really a few guys only in the entire game who can actually do that what Eggy can do in this fight, okay? So, yeah, let me level everything to 68. Yeah, let me just give rare candies pretty quickly. So you need 68 for sure, I know that. You will get 68 as well. And you will get a 68 as well. I need to check the range for Tenta, but I think Tenta is always killing. And we can go with a Citrus Berry on my Flygon, a Citrus Berry on my Torkoal, Citrus Berry on Tenta as well. Citrus on... that is wrong. This needs a Miracle Seed. That's just actually... that is actually just safety, okay? Okay, so... let me open the script. And yeah, I should plan that before already, so sorry for that. I was a bit lazy. So I need to export my mons with 68 so I can check out that everything is correct here. But yeah, usually I do it before. I was a bit lazy. So, Torkoal, Flygon, Tenta, Eggy, and Hitmonchan. Okay, yeah, 68 was enough. Okay. Yeah. Now we can pre-sleep. Which slot is my Hitmonchan? It is 5. That needs to be pre-burned. Add time. And burn slot 5. Okay. Alrighty, mighty guys. Let's do it. Still nervous somehow because it is a hard boss fight, but yeah, It is not that hard like Maxi 2. Maxi 2 is a different level for sure. but still 6 months. The thing is, what I like about this fight, for example, and also about the Maxi fight, is that we don't need to deal anymore with Bright Powder and Quick Claw, and I can't see that anymore after the 16 grunts, to be honest. So the power is really huge here, but yeah. So this is a really nice lead because we can just kill this with Rock Slide right now. And Flygon is really good. I think Flygon is the best Pokemon in my box for the lead because I'm just baiting something because of the worst typing matchup, what we can just chain kill here. And it is Cast Form. It is Cast Form over Mance. And that's the good news. If I would use like Rock Slide or like scale Rock Slide with my Mance, I would just straight up bait Mance. And we will just EQ here and straight up kill this. This is a chain kill, what is really nice, because the Cast Form have Ice Beam here. But yeah, it's the worst typing matchup, and yeah, Mance would straight up bait actually the Mance, what is coming in now. And this will always Draco on me. So there's the one small fiction now. My Tenta will always eat that Draco. Always. We never die to a crit. And we are faster. That's the most important thing. So we will eat this Draco, but it is doing a ton of damage still. And if this crits, we are in random move range from the next Pokemon. And that looks really good. So there was also some rolls, I think. Let me just check that. Ice Beam always kills after the recoil. It's 95% minimum damage with 68, and the recoil is enough that we kill this with Ice Beam. Okay, so Tenta on 120 HP. Never baits AP. But there was some rolls, I think, if I remember that correct, where we actually bait Ancient Power. This is Clear Body, Explosion, Ancient Power, EQ counter. It is really hard to one-shot that, but we have something. And now it is riskless. We'll go to Aggie on the EQ. It's guaranteed EQ. And Aggie is Chloro, of course, so we are faster. And Aggie have a move what is really fucking strong. And that is Egg Bomb. A 120 base power stab move, basically. And yeah, this will straight up just one-shot this Regirock. This is not even a range or something like that. That is just straight up destroying this Regirock. If this gets an AP boost, we still have a range, but we can die here, and I would just sack Aggie then, of course, because we need the damage. And the good news is, even if this gets the AP boost, so first of all, AP crit never kills my Aggie. That's the most important thing. If this would be random move AP, and even if this boosts, I'm faster. So that means I will at least get the Egg Bomb off. And if my Aggie dies, it can still counter, by the way. That's the funny part. And if my Aggie dies, I always revenge kill with my Hitmonchan. And the good news is Hitmonchan would always bait in Kangaskhan as well. So, let me check the HP. This is not a damaging move range. This is always Fake Out. What we're gonna do is just straight up go to Hitmonchan. And yeah, pretty simple. Pretty straightforward fight, actually. Hitmonchan, there's a Fake Out. And this is minus speed Kangaskhan. So this Kangaskhan is slower than my Hitmonchan. And we will just straight up delete this with my Sky Uppercut here. Hitmonchan is really, really useful with Guts. It's amazing. And now we get the last Pokemon in, and that is Venusaur. And I was thinking about a lot of stuff here about Mance. This is Chloro, of course, so this basically outspeeds my entire box here. There's nothing in my box what is faster than this Veno. And the thing is, I was thinking about, okay, what should we do here and stuff like that. We are in guaranteed a Solar Beam range here. We will never bait AP with Hitmonchan, what is really good. And with that, we can always go to Torkoal. Torkoal is safe, never dies to double moves here. It's always Solar Beam here right now. And the good news is, and that's the biggest news here, this will not AP on my Torkoal. There's a small chance a really small chance. Highest damaging move is Solar Beam. The second highest damaging move is Weather Ball. And there's one overlapping roll with Weather Ball and AP. So this technically can go AP, but the chance is super low. Okay. We always Heat Wave here. Yeah, there's the Weather Ball. So, yeah. This always kills. And even then it needs to get the boost to make it dangerous, and we still have the Citrus Berry in the bag. And I think even after the boost, it doesn't kill me. So we are, I think, always fine. Like, even after the boost, it would not kill me. Because we had the Citrus Berry, we get the Citrus Berry back, and yeah. This fight was pretty... outside of the one thing with Draco Meteor, this was riskless completely. Yeah, and now the Maxi 2 fight, what is completely different, of course. So thank you for watching, and see you guys in the Maxi fight.